All right. To be quite honest with you, like when I first joined Seven Figure, I had no fucking clue why. I just kind of figured I needed to make a step up to build something different, to grow personally and financially. But then, 3 days in, I spoke to Zach, and we did a ritual, and I was in tears within the first 2-3 minutes, and I shared with you my story at the start of this, but it's to get to a point where you consciously want to get to that stage where you want to kill yourself. It's bullshit. Like to have that thought and to make the decision that you're gonna make, like to do something where it could end your life it's fucking disgusting. Like it's horrible. It's a horrible place to be in. And thinking back, if I had made that decision, like how my mum, my little brother, my whole family, like how they would be right now. Like, I lost my granddad, I never had a dad, I lost my uncle very young as well, all through alcoholism. And, they've already lost so much, and if they were to lose me as well, especially my mum, I don't know what she would do. Like, she's already lost a brother, she's already lost a dad, and to lose a son, it would be fucking bullshit. But the amount of people in this world that go through what I've gone through and get to a point in their life where they want to kill themselves, and they actually go through and do it and leave behind so much pain and so much anger. And there's people that go through every single day of their lives, especially men, because they feel so proud that they don't want to ask for help, they don't want to help themselves, they just want to keep it to themselves because they don't want to hurt anybody else. And it's fucking shit that people get to that point in their life. And, I was strong enough to be able to say no and, didn't make that decision to kill myself. And literally all it took for me to get on the right path was to go and speak to someone. And it was literally for 2 minutes. 2 minutes, and it changed my life. It put me on a positive path to make the decision to do something to change my own life and to just get on the right path. And since then, I've fucking dominated. I owned every single thing I've ever wanted to do. I've moved countries, I've traveled the world, I've done things that so many people, don't have the courage to step up and do. And now, like, I made this decision to want to help people and do exactly what I've done, to build up courage enough to just say, fuck it, I don't want to end my life. I've got family, I've got friends, I've got so much to live for, so many goals, so many things to achieve. Like, why does life have to end just because you're in pain? Like, why does life have to end just because something negative's happened? Like Zach says all the time, you've got, it's up to you to make this decision to move forward with your life or make a change. And, if someone just helps one person, like I don't, honestly, like I said to Zach on a call the other day, I literally don't give a fuck if I make no money out of this business. Like, if I get on a sales call and I don't close someone, okay, it's fine. But if I can help them to make a decision to not do something like kill themselves or to make a step forward to do something positive in their life, then that's fucking amazing. So it's
awesome, man.
Like I said, money is not like a massive motivator for me. Helping people is, and I want to smash this quarter, but not to make money. Money's just it's just like a little bit on the side. The most important thing for me is to change so many fucking lives. If, Ryan, if I can give you 100 lives changed in the next quarter, in the next year, however long it takes, I'll do it. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to dominate this business.
Yeah. Unless they've done that. That's the way it has to work for authenticity, credibility. Joe, take it away.
Hey guys, pleased to meet you all. I've been having a little bit of a think actually while George has been talking about what I actually wanted to say about reinvention itself. It's funny, I've been out of EP7 for almost 3 years, and I probably didn't have one of my biggest reinventions until maybe a couple of months ago.
The epic one.
The epic one, the one. So basically, to tell you a bit of story about my background and where my life came from is my dad left my mum before I was born, so I grew up without a dad. Basically, my granddad was my sort of sole figure in my life. He was there for me whenever I needed anything. He taught me everything I know about being a man and being a gentleman, how to treat people and the ways of the world and things like that. And but it always confused me as a kid, growing up without that central figure as a dad, having it in your family. So I struggled as a kid, struggled as a teenager, had massive confidence issues. When my granddad passed away when I was at 24, 25 years old, I headed into drinking a lot, ruined relationships, attempted suicide, just because I had a complete loss of direction. And even to the point where life just seemed so tepid, to speak. It was one of my dreams as a teenager was to move to Australia from England, and I remember getting my PR, and it was just like, yep, great, excellent, it's happened now, move on to the next thing. And I never actually celebrated something that had been almost a lifelong dream. And it wasn't until I met George and a reminder came up just before one of our sessions of the fact it was a year since I had my permanent residency, and it just completely shocked me. But going through the EP7 process helped me with relationships, it helped me meet my partner, helped me become level-headed. But it wasn't really until recently that I was still found that I struggled in a lot of different areas in my life. In work, in getting stuff done, I just seem to repeat the same cycle. I do really well, I get really motivated, and then all of a sudden I crash, and I feel like I had to start over again, so I build myself back up, and then I crash. And we were going through, I think it was one of the first Reinvent You workshops that we did. We were just talking. I was actually supposed to be there helping, but I ended up getting my head stuck in a book and thinking, I feel like I really need something today. So I was going through, I was writing stuff, I was getting angry at not being able to figure out exactly what it was, but the guidance of what came out was, I was mad at my boss, and I was really angry at him, because I wasn't allowed to do what I wanted to do. I was allowed a lot of creativity, then that was taken away from me, then I was given more creativity back, and then that was taken away from me, and it was just a complete back and forth. And to the point where I realised I was almost putting my boss as a father figure in my life, because my granddad had passed away, I hadn't had a dad, but I was always searching for that father figure. And going through the Reinvent You process, broke it down and kept threading and understanding where things were, and I realised that my granddad was a part of me. Everything he taught me, everything that I learned from him, everything about being a man, it was there, it was ingrained in me. And if it wasn't for this whole process, I wouldn't have been able to step out of that and actually look and think of, I don't need somebody to tell me how proud they are of me, because I can tell myself, because everything that person, what they taught me, is within me. And if I hadn't gone through this, I was searching for father figures in different areas of my life, within work, relationships, things like that, and it was a hard, tormenting time to go through. So I can only give up how much amazing things it's done for me. Outside of that, my relationship, I managed to settle down and have a beautiful relationship now that I've been in for the longest time that I can think of. Work stable, I'm living a dream, coming to being a coach for EP7, so it's really is amazing, guys. It's really something that you definitely should experience.
Well done, Joey. Thank you. To give a really important reality check, Joey was sharing how he said that he had reinventions, but then an epic one came later. Guys, we are a work in progress constantly. I said to you, your 10s today will be your 5s tomorrow, because your vision will expand. Then you'll notice that you had assumptions that were creating new glass ceilings for that bigger vision. It's always there, which means